From this video, we shall learn input devices and creating graphics. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends, gain the knowledge and rule the world. Creating graphics. First we shall learn regarding input devices. A modern graphical input devices include mice without or with cables. You can see in this particular video below there is two images. One is a mice without a cable, another one is a mice with a cable. So these are the graphical input devices mice. And we have other kind of input devices such as tablets and sensitive screens. There are transparent highly sensitive screens and input devices that allow three-dimensional or higher dimensional input values. It means which allows a degree of freedom for the purpose of providing input in addition to x and y positions on the screen, such as trackballs, space balls or data gloves. So these are the various kinds of input devices. We shall learn in detail regarding these input devices. Trackball. Some trackball models available today rotate around the vertical axis in addition to two horizontal axes. But there is no direct relationship between hand movements on the device and the corresponding movement in a three-dimensional space. That means there will be no relation between the hand movements which will be made on the device and the corresponding movement which will be present in a three-dimensional space. And these are the diagrams, that is figures which represents the images of a trackballs. So trackballs today whatever is available, those have the capacity of rotating around the vertical axis in addition to two horizontal axis. But there is no direct relationship between hand movements on the device and the corresponding movement in a three-dimensional space. Next kind of input device is a space ball. A space ball is a solid ball positioned on elastic base, which you can see in this particular diagrams. The two space ball diagrams has been present over here. There is the images of a space ball. A space ball has been positioned on an elastic base. So pressing or pulling the ball in any direction will be producing a 3D translation and 3D orientation. That means when you press the ball or you pull the ball in any direction, it will be producing a three-dimensional translation as well as three-dimensional orientation. So direction of the movement corresponds to the user attempts to move the solid ball, although the hand does not actually move. It means here the way you will be moving the ball in the same way, the direction of the movement will be corresponding on the screen. The hand will not be moving, the way the ball has been moved, means how the ball will be rotated or moved or pulled, in the same way the direction will also deflect on the screen. It is a space ball, which is an input device which is used for the purpose of creating a graphics. Next one is a data glow. A data glow is a device that senses the hand position and its orientation. It allows pointing to objects, exploring and navigating within the scenes or acting at a distance on the real world. You can see in this diagram, so those are the images which represents a data glow. So this data glow is a device which allows the hand positions will be sensed. It means it will be sensing the hand position and its orientation. How we will be moving our hand, based upon that it will be detecting and it will be taking a input. That is a data glow. Graphics are generated by use of interactive graphic system. In those generating graphics, we'll be using input devices. For that purpose, just now we have seen what are the various kinds of input devices. So those input devices will be used for the purpose of generating and graphics along with the interactive graphic systems. The conceptual environment of almost all the interactive graphic system is an aggregated view consisting of three software components. One is the application model, second one is application program, and the third one is graphics system. An aggregated view will be consisting of three software components: application model, application program, graphics system, and there will be one hardware component. So these all together can be used for the purpose of generating and graphics. That graphics will be an interactive graphics. Now we shall see the process of how an graphics will be generated by using an interactive graphics software system. First, as I told, it will be consisting of three components. The first one is an application model. The application model represents data or the objects to be displayed on the screen. So whatever has to be displayed on the screen, that we consider as an object or an data. So that itself is the application model. Application model will be representing data or an object that has to be displayed on the screen. It is normally stored in the application database. The model acquires descriptions of primitives that describes the form of the object's components, attributes, and relations that explain how the components relate to each other. So as I told, the application model will be representing a data or an object which has to be displayed on the screen. So this information will be stored in the application database. So what information it has to be stored in the application database? The application model will be having the description of that particular data or an object in the form of objects, components, attributes, and relations that explain how the components relate to each other. That means the complete description regarding the data or an object has to be stored, where that will be stored in the application database. The model is specific to an application and independent of the system used for display. So the application model, whatever is there, it will be specific to an application. For example, pen, a different kinds of pen will be there, but a pen model will be different. That is, the model is nothing but a data or an object. Here I am considering a pen as an object. So the pen will be having its own component, attributes, and relations that explain how this component will be related. So these descriptions will be stored in the application database. That means these descriptions will be specific to that particular pen, that is to that particular model, and it is independent of the system used for the display. That means whatever the application model is there, that application model can be used for the purpose of displaying using any of the system. Means the displaying doesn't matter what kind of application model it is. The application model is specific to the application and it is independent of the system used for the display. That means the application model, whatever is there, that is specific to an application and it is not specific to an system. That means those description can be used for the purpose of displaying in any of the systems. That is independent of the system used for display. This means that the application program has to convert the description of parts of the model into procedure calls or commands that the graphic system can understand to create images. As I told, the model is specific to application and independent of the system to be displayed. For that purpose, we consider the second component, that is what? Application program. So application program, what it has to do? It has to convert the description of the parts of the model, that is the application model, whatever is there, that description has to be converted into procedure, calls or a commands. Procedure, calls or a commands that can be given to a graphic system, that is the third component, and understand how to create the image. Right? The application program has to convert the application model into procedure calls or the components, and that has to be given to as an input to the graphic system for the purpose of understanding and creating the image. How the application program will be done? The application program, as I told, it will be converting the application model to an input which can be given to the graphic system. So this conversion process, that is the description of a model which will be converted into a procedure call or a commands. That conversion process is composed of two phases. The first phase is the application program searches the application database for parts to be considered, applying certain selection or search criteria. The first step or an first phase, the conversion process will be the application program searches the application database. So in an application database, it will be having the description of the object or the data which has to be displayed. So why? For parts to be considered. It will be searching the application database for parts to be considered, applying certain selection or search criteria. So based upon the criteria, it will be searching the application database for parts to be considered for the purpose of conversion. The second phase or the second process which will be present in the conversion process is the extracted geometry is brought into a format that can be passed on to the graphics system. Right? The first phase, what happens? It will be collecting the information that can be used for the purpose of displaying the parts which will be describing the object which is present in the application model, and that description will be present in the application database. In the second phase, whatever this extracted geometry is there is brought into an format. That means it will be converted into an format that can be passed on to the graphic system. So this graphic system is the third component. So from the second component, we are going to provide the input to the third component. For that purpose, the extracted geometry, whatever is there, which we get from the first phase, is brought into an format that can be passed to the graphic system, which is a third component. As I told, the application program will be doing the conversion of application model into an executable commands or a procedure calls which can be given to the graphics system. At that time, the application program will be processing user input and produces views by sending a series of graphical output commands to the third component, that is an graphics system. The application program, when it's do the conversion, that is processes user input and produces views by sending a series of graphical output commands to the third component, and that third component is the graphic system. So these output commands include a detailed geometrical description has what to be viewed and how the object should appear. The application program processes user input. That means we will be providing certain values by using an input device. Those things along with the conversion which has been done by the application program by using the application model, those things will be included and produces views by sending a series of geometrical output commands to the third component, that is a graphic system. So these output commands will be including a detailed geometrical description as what to be viewed and how the object should appear. The third component, that is an graphics system. So this graphics system will be accepting the input from the application program, and that application program will be providing a series of geometrical input to the graphics system. So this graphics system is responsible for image production involving detailed descriptions and for passing user input on the application program, that is for the purpose of processing. The graphics system is responsible for image production involving detailed descriptions and for passing user input onto the application program. That means whatever the input has been given by the user, those things will be considered for the purpose of producing an image. Similarly, an operating system. Similarly to an operating system, the graphics system represents intermediate component between the application program and the display hardware. Similarly to an operating system, as you know, operating system acts as an intermediate between user and the system. Similarly, the graphics system represents as an intermediate component between the application program and the display hardware. The graphics system acts as an intermediate between application program and the display hardware. So application program will be providing the input, and that input will be considered and it will be processed by passing to the user input based upon the application program, and that will be displayed on a hardware component by sending a series of geometrical views about how an image has to be appeared on the hardware device. So for that purpose, an graphics system represents an intermediate component between application program and the display hardware. So it is how an graphics will be created. How? The first is application model. So application model will be providing the description of the object or a data which has to be displayed by considering the description of that particular data or an object, and that one will be provided to the application program. So in the application program, it will be doing the conversion, and that conversion will be done in two phases, right? After that conversion, again it will be doing the processing, so that it has to convert that description which can be understood by the graphics system. So again it will be undergoing a process. During that process, it will be converting the description into a commands on a procedure calls which can be understood by the graphics system, and the graphics system will be displaying them on a hardware component. Interactive graphics systems are an integral part of distributed multimedia systems. Interactive graphics systems are an integral part of an distributed multimedia systems. The application model and the application program. So application program will be representing application as well as the user interface. The application model, the application program, the graphics system uses programming abstractions supported by the operating system to establish a connection to an graphics hardware. In an interactive graphics system, what happens? application model will be there. So that application model along with the application program, the input which has been given by the user, which will be having a description of an object, that one as an application model, and that will be given to the application program. That application program will be converting that into a procedure, calls or an commands, and that one will be given to the third component, that is what, a graphic system, and that graphic system will be using that programming abstractions which is supported by the operating system and establishes a connection to the graphics hardware. That means with the help of an operating system, the program which has been given, the application program which has been given to the graphic system will be executed by displaying that graphics as a image. That graphics will be displayed on a graphics hardware. So in this video I have explained regarding graphics software along with input devices. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends, gain the knowledge and rule the world.